Let us now take the Adhikara Sutram, a sutram which sets the topic of Samasaha, a topic heading. Sutram here is 213, which reads Prak Kadarat Samasaha. Vritti says Kadaraha Karmadharaya Ityataha Prak Samasa Ityadhikriyate. Kadaraha Karmadharaye iti ataha prak samasaha iti adhikriyate, which means the designation samasaha governs the section from this sutram 213 down to the sutram 2238. Kadara karmadharaye. The word kadarat used in the sutram 213 is a reference to the word kadaraha used in 2238. So it sets the limit up to which, rather down to which, this topic of samasaha runs. So in short, the designation samasaha is to be understood in every sutram down from 213 to 2238, which means that any form which is derived using the rules in this section from 213 to 2238 gets the designation samasaha. This section is actually quite a short section of the Ashtadhyayi, because in the first quarter of chapter 2 of the Ashtadhyayi there are 72 rules, and 2238 is the last sutram in the second quarter of the second chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. So the second quarter of the second chapter of the Ashtadhyayi has only 38 rules. So there are only about 100 odd rules in this section of Samasaha. Compounds. That's the good news. If you want to master compounds, it is well worth studying this section in detail, because compounds are very common in the language, and we hear people say that the topic of compounds is a difficult one. Actually, if you look at it from the point of view of the Ashtadhyayi, it's one of the shortest topics in the Ashtadhyayi. We only have 100 odd rules prescribing, authorizing compound formation. So please make a note of this section, and whenever there is a question as to which sutram authorizes a particular compound, we have to come to this section. Just as we have seen previously that when there is a question as to which sutram authorizes a particular case affix, we have to come to the third quarter of the second chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. Similarly, whenever there is a question about a rule authorizing a compound formation, we have to come to this section from 213 to the end of the second quarter of the second chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. Okay, there's one complication here, and that is that this section of Samasaha is contained within the domain of the Adhikaraha, which starts from 141. Akadarat eka sanya. That sutram also mentions Kadarat. That sutram says that a term cannot take more than one designation prescribed in this section from 141 down to the end of the second quarter of the second chapter of the Ashtadhyayi. Now we just authorized this designation of Samasaha from 213 down to the end of the second quarter of the second chapter. So now 141 comes and says that this designation Samasaha cannot coexist with any other designation prescribed in this section. So that becomes a problem, because we do want the designation Samasaha to coexist with designations such as Avyayi Bhavaha, which is prescribed by 215. So also Tat Purushaha, described by 2122, and so on. We do want the designation Samasaha to coexist with the designation Avibhavaha or Tat Purushaha, etc., which are the specific compound types. So now how do we do that? Because 141 will have a problem with that. Hence the note here explains that Pragrahanam Avartate Tena Purvam Samasa Sanya Tataha Sanyantaram Apiti Labhyate. Tenavyayi bhavadibhi samaveshah siddhyati, which is from the Tattvabodhini commentary. This means that the word prak is taken twice. It's basically repeated. Once as explicitly mentioned in the sutram and again as implied by the word kadarat, in which the fifth case affix has been used in connection with a word denoting direction. This is as per the Sutram 2.3.29 which we have studied. Sutram 2.3.29 contains the word dikshabda. So basically this is a digyoge panchami in connection with a word denoting direction, and that is the word prak, which denotes direction. So kadarat implies prak prior to the word kadara. So this is how we get the second prak from the sutram. Thus the designation samasaha applies first, prak, meaning before anything else applies, and then following which another designation such as avyebhavaha may also apply, in spite of the restriction placed by the Sutram 141, Akadara Deka Sanya. So, one use of the word prak tells us that the designation samasaha applies first, meaning that after that another designation may also apply. The second use of prak tells us that this adhikaraha goes up to, rather down to, the word kadara, which occurs in 2.2.38. So that's how this sanya samavesha is accomplished. The coexistence, the designation samasaha with another designation like avyebhavaha, tatpurushaha, etc. Okay, the second note here derives the word samasaha. Samasyate equals eki kriyate prayoktrubhirriti samasaha. A compound is a word form that is compacted, made into one, eki kriyate, by the speakers, prayoktrbhi. The Pratipadikam samasa is derived by adding the affix ghany, prescribed by the Sutram 3.3.19, which we have studied. Akartari chakarke sanyaya, the verbal root as, which is asukhepane, from the divadiganaha, preceded by the upasargaha sam. The affix ghany used here denotes the object of the action. So karmani ghanya. So that which is compacted, it's the object of the compacting. Sam as literally means throwing together, putting together. So that which gets put together. We already saw earlier that padanan chaika padyancha samasaha sovidhiyate, which means terms having the designation padam combined to form a single padam. They get put together to form a single padam. This is how the term samasaha is derived.